video.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's jump right into it, man.
And you talking about, oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you because I understand.
Yeah, you can pause it real fast. yeah, because that off top, you know what I mean? Homie looking like Meek Mills rapping on the corner. And then you got Big Dog over there with the H on the bottom. What's that? Her man? Like what kind of sneakers Big Dog has?
Those are Chanel sneakers.
Oh, the Chanel joints? All right,
Those
Big
are
Dog,
Chanel.
big stepping. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
I think the conversation already started off on the wrong foot when homie telling him he's not a man if he, if he got his wife going 50-50. I feel like automatically he's attacking him, and automatically Meek Mill is on defense.
I get what you're saying, and for him, I guess you would expect for him to be a quote unquote minister, some humility, right?
Yeah.
And what kills me with a lot of these videos that do go viral, it's like I think people just try to say the most outlandish stuff, and then also I feel like you got people playing a role, right? And I feel in this day and age in social media, you kind of got to pick a side, right? You got to pick where you're going to plant your flag at, right? Either you're going to, especially with the whole like gender war thing that's going on between men and women, it's like, all right, are you for the women or are you for the men? Right?
Gotta be red and blue pill. Like there's no purple.
Exactly. But for someone to be sitting there, right? Like he said, in his house, his nice house, design it out, talking about a dude is not a man if he doesn't provide 100%. Yo, I understand you're the type, you're the guy that says that, black dudes or men, we need to do better. But I think initially you got to give men some type of grace. But
you got to let men grow into their roles and grow into their, into themselves. But I want to ask you, what's the difference between a man and a male? Like, is every male a man? What makes a man a man?
A male is a man when he does possess or he shows certain characteristics, certain traits, right? Where it's like you show yourself as a responsible male, right? Responsible.
So are you a man when you have responsibilities, or you're a man when you take care of your responsibilities?
I believe when you take care of your responsibilities, right? But even that is subjective when you're talking about taking care of your responsibilities. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you display certain characteristics, when you earn respect from other men, right? And from women alike too, but more or less it's like when you earn respect from other men, you don't just get it off a GP, right? Yeah. When men are around other men and they start to they show an affinity or they respect another man, it's because they probably display certain characteristics that they may possess in themselves or they may admire in another man. You understand what I'm saying? Pause. But he's right. Every male is not a man. But what's really irking me, and I'm just not to move too fast in the conversation, is the fact that I've said it before. Like, people judge men or who's a man by their wallets, right? And I think that's really not a great way to do, you know, to decipher whether a dude is a man or a real man or not. You understand?
Even if it's not 100% way of discernment, if you're a man or not, like, does it mean anything? Like, does your earning potential or earnings factor into anything? Like you bust your ass and you go out there and you provide for your family, and
no,
does that not make you a man?
See, no, it's not the money. It's the fact that you provided for your family. Right. That's more important than the actual money, because there's a lot of dudes out there.
But that's what you provide for your family with, money. And the more money you make, the more you can provide for your family, right?
Let me be clear though. It's a lot of dudes out there that they can make money, but they're gonna provide for themselves. They can give a fuck about anybody else. They don't want to have a family. They don't want no responsibilities. They just want to worry about themselves.
Are they not men?
They could be. They could be. No, they're not. They're not. A selfish male, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because even if you don't start your own family, you might have your mother. You might have other family members that
someone you could take care of.
Yeah, that you could help out. You could provide with. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody as men, there's somebody that's in your family somewhere, someone around you that probably does need your protection, probably needs you as a man, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not lending that, and you're not doing that, and you're not allowing yourself to be utilized by other people, then I don't really think that doesn't make you a man.
So as a male, if you're in this world and you're not helping anybody, you just out for delf, you just collecting all your ducats, just collecting everything for yourself, you're not really considered a man amongst other men.
No, to me, no.
Okay.
That wouldn't. No, I wouldn't respect that.
Yeah,
I would not respect that at all.
It's a little triggering, you know what I mean? You know, for another man to say that you're not a man, and I felt like that's why this conversation got off to the rocky start that it got off to. But let's see where